I have the Samsung Galaxy S23 here, and in today's video I'll be showing you how to get some of Samsung's KNOX dependent apps working again, even after you have rooted your device. This method is said to work on all Samsung Galaxy devices running Android 13 with OneUI 5.x, Android 12 with OneUI 4.x, Android 11 with OneUI 3.x, Android 10 with OneUI 2.x, and even Android 9 devices with OneUI 1.x. One of the downsides of unlocking the bootloader and rooting your Samsung Galaxy smartphone or tablet is that you end up tripping KNOX. KNOX is the company's security platform, and some of their first-party apps require this to be left intact. Once KNOX has been tripped, you end up losing the ability to use apps like Samsung Health, Samsung Flow, Samsung Pass, Secure Folder, Secure Wi-Fi, and more. So today I want to show you an LSPosed module that will allow you to get some of these apps working again. Here we have a list of the apps that this mod will restore access to and which apps that they have yet to figure out how to get working. So with KnoxPatch set up and running, we can use things like Samsung Health, Secure Folder, Secure Wi-Fi, and Samsung Flow again. And if you choose to install the Enhancer mod alongside of the KnoxPatch module, then you also get access to SmartView and the Galaxy wearable app, aka the Gear Manager. It's possible that over time, this mod receives an update that brings back access to Samsung Pass and Samsung Wallet, but right now this just isn't possible. However, this will only work after you have installed Magisk and LSPosed on your device. Yesterday I did a video detailing all of the steps involved in getting the LSPosed framework installed and running properly. So if you're unfamiliar with how this is done, then be sure to look in the video description below to find a link to that guide. Once you have LSPosed installed and activated, we then need to sideload the KnoxPatch APK file on your device. I'll include download links to the KnoxPatch APK file and the Enhancer zip file in the video description as well. So we're just going to open up a file manager application, select KnoxPatch, and install that application, just like you would sideload any other APK file. Once this has been installed, let's go ahead and open up the LSPosed Manager application. Tap on the Modules tab, and you should see the KnoxPatch module in this list. However, you also see that it has not been enabled yet. So let's tap on that module and then enable it by selecting this toggle here. With that done, we now need to reboot our Samsung Galaxy smartphone or tablet so that the module can be activated properly. Once the phone has booted back up, let's double check the LSPosed Manager application, go back into the Modules tab to make sure that the KnoxPatch module is not grayed out and that we see the module has been enabled. With that done, now we can test out some of the apps that were not able to work before. Samsung Health is something that I see requested a lot here in the comments on the channel, and with the KnoxPatch module setup, we can now use this service as if our phone was not rooted. Samsung Flow is another app that gets restricted when KNOX has been tripped, but you can see this is now working just as you would expect. Finally, let's take a look at Secure folder, which can be found in the Settings application by searching for the word Secure. And we can see Secure folder now lets us set up everything without crashing and telling you that your device is rooted. Before I end this video, I also want to show you how to install the KnoxPatch Enhancer module. Again, you'll find that download link in the video description as well. And once downloaded, it needs to be installed via Magisk. Since this is actually a module for Magisk and not an LSPosed module, we're going to open up Magisk, select the Modules tab, and then tap the Install from Storage option here at the top. Now we're going to browse to where that file is located, select it, and confirm that we do want to install it on our device. Just like installing any other Magisk module, we're going to get prompted to reboot the phone, which is required in order for that module to be activated properly. And once the phone boots back up, let's check the Magisk application. Again, we're going to tap on the Modules tab to check and make sure that the KnoxPatch Enhancer is installed properly and it is activated. You can even go back into the LSPosed Manager app, select the KnoxPatch module, and then tap the gear icon down here to check and make sure that it now says Enhanced. With the Enhanced module installed, we can now use Smart View and the Galaxy wearable apps as if KNOX was not tripped on our device. I hope this has helped anyone who has wanted to use some restricted Samsung applications after they have tripped KNOX and rooted their smartphone or tablet. It is not fair for Samsung to limit access to these just because we want full control over our device with Magisk. And it's as if Samsung has put these services behind a wall just to prevent us from modifying the firmware. But with KnoxPatch, we can now use most of these restricted apps, and hopefully we'll regain access to Samsung Pass and Samsung Wallet in a future update.